talking about director's cut.
Yeah, we'll do that.
My God, you really have gotten skinny.
I've gotten skinnier, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get down to 120. I think it's about time to do that.
Please don't waste away.
Oh, no. I'm not wasting away.
Penn Jillette here at Slamdance, and I want to thank you for responding to the Twitter.
Well, it was very kind of you to say you wanted me to come by, so here I am by. It's as easy as that.
Yes.
I like that you have a live audience. I like that very much. Adam Rifkin.
Oh, the director.
Director
Adam Rifkin.
Oh, we're getting everybody
he's in the house as well.
Now, I listen to your podcast with some regularity.
Good.
And so I sort of followed the saga of Director's Cut.
Yeah.
But maybe tell us how it all got together.
About 10 years ago, actually 10 years and 2 weeks ago, I started working on a script where I was fascinated by, you hear Silence of the Lambs, so you hear the director's commentary. And the director talks to you, and it's always in an empty room with no room tone, just very close to the microphone, and telling you all these things. And you get to trust that person so much. This person made the movie, they're leading you through it, and then you just trust them.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, wouldn't it be really nice if you trusted this person and they turned out to be a psychopathic killer that didn't actually make the movie? That they had just stolen everything from the movie, all the footage from the movie, then kidnapped the lead actress, tied her up in the cellar, and made her do lines and turned it into his own movie. And yet when it started, you have no idea about that.
Now, when you came up with this idea and you started talking to various directors and other people
I gave up on it. I gave up on it. I wrote the script just to show that I could do it, and I was really excited about it. And then I told people about it, and no one clicked at all. So I gave up. I threw it away.
Nobody
And then I
cared.
saw a movie called Look, which is Adam Rifkin's movie. And the movie called Look is all shot on surveillance cameras, ostensibly. And I saw the movie, and I just thought I still think it's the greatest movie, certainly of this century. Look killed me, destroyed me. And I went immediately. It was a Friday night at like 1 a.m. I finished watching it on DVD. And I wrote an email to my manager and my agents and my agency and said, I need to talk to Adam Rifkin. Find me Adam Rifkin. And I was so jacked up.
Were you hard to find?
That I went on Facebook and I realized we had mutual friends. So I wrote to Adam Rifkin and I said, I just love your movie. I want to have sex with you. I want to give you all my money.
I'm still waiting for the money.
And Adam Rifkin was, I need to say it's very important, was at 1 a.m. on a Friday night, was alone with nothing to do.
Oh,
so we
Adam.
began talking, and it moved from chatting to talking on the phone, where I told him about the whole movie, and by 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd sent him the script, and by 3 o'clock in the morning, he'd read it. And by 4 o'clock in the morning, we had a deal. And I told my agents not to bother. And we decided to get together and do the movie.
Now, why the deal? I mean, you are a guy who could find people to invest in the money.
Yeah, so there's a Second Amendment. I can get a gun, and I can get money at any bank.
You could find people to invest, but you decided to crowdsource.
Well, the movie is about crowdfunding. The way the bad guy, which is me, Herbert Blount, the Blount, the way Herbert Blount gets on the set is by crowdfunding. So it's a movie about crowdfunding, and we thought it'd be really good to crowdfund it.
Some might say it's a cautionary tale against crowdfunding.
Oh, Adam?
It's here at the Slamdance Film Festival. You're just in town for the day, is that right?
Well, I leave tomorrow morning. Yeah, we're doing a Q&A tomorrow morning with Teller and with Adam. And with
Is Teller in the movie?
Teller has the most dialogue on camera. He speaks the most in the movie.
Really?
He plays a false killer in the movie within the movie. The movie within the movie is called Knocked Off, and Teller plays a guy that gets sexual satisfaction from confessing to crimes he didn't commit.
I can see that.
Which actually is the only documentary part of the movie. Teller actually does get very, very excited confessing to crimes he didn't commit.
And then who are some other names we might know from in the? I looked at the cast list, and there are some, but they're not coming to me.
Well, the object of Herbert's affection, the actress he's obsessed with, is an actress named Missy Pyle, who's fabulous.
Oh, she's very
actress in the
funny.
world.
Yeah,
She's very funny and
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
She's a great actress.
Really great. Harry Hamlin is in it.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
He plays the grizzled old cop in the movie within the movie.
God, he did a great turn on a TV show I love called Shameless.
He's great
You
in
go,
that.
oh, that's Harry
Oh,
Hamlin.
and Gilbert Gottfried's in it too.
Oh, no.
Gilbert's in the movie. Gilbert's a good friend of mine, and he went into the movie and did it for me too. He plays the superintendent. He plays the superintendent because we couldn't get a parrot to do it. If we could have gotten a parrot to do it, we would have gotten a parrot. But parrots are expensive, and Gilbert is a Jew, so it was a lot cheaper to get a Jew than to get a parrot. Now, this is in Hollywood. If you're in New York, the Jews and the parrots are both more expensive, but the Jews are enough more expensive that you would use a parrot if you were working in New York. But we're not working in New York. We're working in L.A. So we used. See, Gilbert flew out. Gilbert flew out, but we would have had the parrot fly himself out.
I just realized we could have saved even more money by having Penn play Gilbert.
I did save more money.
Oh, Lord. The other podcast I listen to, Gilbert's podcast.
Gilbert is the funniest man in the world. He's a genius, and he is here. In,
Oh, is he?
He
He's
will
in
be
town?
at the screening tonight.
That's right.
Because it's free for him. That's why he will be at the screening tonight.
If you tell him to come over here and talk to us, we'll buy him
I don't know
food.
if he'll come up. You'll buy him food?
We'll buy him food.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
we can. Get him on the blower. He'll come by. Yeah. I'm sure.
love to
he
have
will.
it.
Make sure you tell him free food.
Anybody else we ought to know from the movie?
Nestor Carbonell's in the movie. He's been in a lot
Ah.
of television shows.
Pat Manuel.
and
Sure, love
such.
him.
Yes.
The great Miles Dougal plays Charles Manson.
And Brad Pitt is in it, but he's not credited, but you can look for him in it.
Right.
Brad Pitt and Johnny Depp, and they both come by, so it's a nice movie
Right,
worth seeing. And it has a weird effect. Anybody you go, this happened to everybody that's seen the movie. Anybody in the theater will have sex with him, which is really a weird
Really?
thing. Might be a reason to go by. It works.
Oh, and also
We don't understand that wasn't part of it. That was there was a feature, not a bug.
and,
It didn't work for me. No, it didn't, Gilbert. Of course.
and also the great Lynn Shay is in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Lynn
know.
Shay is the star of all the Insidious films, and she played. She played in Kingpin and in Something About Mary. She was the overly tan lady.
That's
She's
right.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
She was in a movie I made called Detroit Rock City. She plays the mom in Detroit Rock City.
So, who can tell us best when this is showing here in Park City?
Oh, look at me.
It's showing. It's showing tonight. The movie opens the Slamdance Film Festival. The premiere screening is at 6:45. That sold out so fast. They booked a second screening at 9:10. That sold out so fast that they've just added a third screening in a separate screening room at 9:15.
So maybe we'll go to slamdance.com, I think, or check.
But not enough people want to see it that it'll actually be in a theater. But it just has Slamdance. It's selling very, very well.
That's right.
And then it's somewhere from there, perhaps.
Yeah, well, I would think that's fairly. Pete Golden's here. You're trying hard, right? It'll be out somewhere, sometime. He's making deals.
Yeah,
wheeling
good.
and dealing.
And Adam, I'm interested in your movie Look that Penn mentioned.
Yes.
Available.
Yes, you can get it on iTunes. You could get it on Amazon.
He names his movies stupid things. You can't find Look on the internet. You type in Look on the internet, so you must type in Adam Rifkin, Rifkin, and then Look, and then you'll find the proper movie.
You know, it's interesting you should say that because Director's Cut,
Also maybe.
as far as a searchable title goes,
So just type in Director's Cut Brad Pitt.
There you
and
go.
you'll get our movie.
that's right.
I want to thank both of you.
Oh, J-Lo is also in it. And Lady Gaga
Jenny
shows up.
from the Block is in it. That's great.
And all of Coldplay.
All of them.
And Nickelback tried to get in and we threw their asses out.
And
Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, no Nickelback. No Nickelback.
and
I
Daniel.
would like to get my nickel back.
Didn't you have a
nickel?
Didn't you have a nice time with the lead singer of Nickelback?
I did. He picked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He
remember.
wanted to show he could pick me up, and
Yeah,
he did.
that's right.
I like him. He's a nice guy.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Well, thank you. They're trying to
Thank you.
Cut.